Hello altos. We are doing 2 alto videos today. So this first one is going to be for those of you that want to, when it's in unison, for those of you that want to sing down the octave. So we'll do some of the group parts where we're all unison down the octave, then take the alto harmonies where they come in, okay? So that's what we're going to do first. If you prefer when we're singing our unison sections to sing them up the octave, I am going to do a separate video for altos that want to do unison sections up, okay? So find that one and let me know if you have any difficulties, okay? All right, altos. When we first come in, it's on page 14 at bar 49, and it's kind of sitting there kind of right in the middle of the page on 14, okay? And this part, you probably can sing down the octave. There's just one section that I can't get to down the octave, but I want to give you all an option if you have the notes and you want to do it down the octave, okay? But this first chunk for low altos that want to be down the octave is story of my life, booted from the ball, the party's off the hook, then Peter Pan sings. Then we all sing, that's the story of my life. Captain of the Guard has a couple of lines here. Then we have some harmony. So after your that's the story of my life, you're gonna be jumping up after the Captain of the Guard lines to that's the story of my life. Okay, one more time on that one. That's the story of my life. Then this is the section that I have a little trouble with. That first note, that low C sharp is very low for me, but some of you might have it. So let's try it down the octave. If you don't like it, you can always do it up the octave, okay? So we have, I always dreamed I'd get a happy ending. Wicked Witch sings, and this right here, not how it goes. Then we sing, I always dreamed I'd get an ever after. If this is it, it blows, it blows, it blows. Remember that last blows, we're doing a nice crescendo, so build through that. Then we have story of my life, always double-crossed, always in the woods, always getting lost, always on the ropes, always up a creek. Then we have always kicked around and treated like a freak. All right, so you're going from always on the ropes, always up a creek to always kicked around and treated like a freak. Then you have, that's the story of my life, yes sir. That's the story of my life, oy vey. That's the story of my life. And that's the end, okay? So I hope that helps. What we're gonna do now is try it with the track. I've queued it up so we can hear a little bit of the lead-in right before that group section on page 14, bar 49. So let's give it a try. Because I wore a granny dress, here we go. Down the octave. Story of my life, booted from the ball, the party's off the hook, Peter Pan sings. We join, that's the story of my life. And remember this next one, we're jumping up. That's the story of my life. I always dreamed I'd get a happy ending. Wicked Witch sings. Then we have, I always dreamed I'd get an ever after. If this is it, it blows, it blows, it blows. Story of my life, always double-crossed, always in the woods, always getting lost, always on the ropes, always up a creek, always kicked around and treated like a freak. That's the story of my life, yes sir. That's the story of my life, boy vey. That's the story of my life. And that's the end. I hope that helps. If anybody has any questions or needs anything, let me know.